Namaste to all of you. So in this video we will discuss all the answers of our previous revision test of chapter Understanding Quadrilaterals. Okay, this chapter. Okay, so let's start this. First, fill in the blanks. The sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. You know it very well. The diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other at right angles, or you can say at 90 degree, or you can write right angles also. Okay, next C part. For constructing a unique quadrilateral, at least 5 measurements are required. Okay, at least 5 measurements. Done. Now D, a hexagon has how many diagonals? You know the formula to find the diagonals. The formula is n minus 3 upon 2. Clear? And you know that hexagon has how many sides? Hexagon has 6 sides. Okay, so what you can do, you will write in the place of n is 6 and 6 minus 3 upon 2. So 6 into 6 minus 3 is 3 upon 2. So 2 ones are and 2 threes are, you can cancel. So you will get 3 threes are 9. Okay, so you can write a hexagon has 9 diagonals. So this is how you can find the diagonals of for any polygon. Okay, now the next, the measure of each exterior angle of a regular polygon of 18 sides is. So exterior angle, it means you know the sum of all the exterior angle of any polygon is 360 degree. Okay, of any polygon, and the side number of side is 18, so you will divide this by 18. So you will get 18 twos are, you know that is 36, so 18 twos are and 0, so you can write 20 degree. Clear? Now the last one, adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary, or you can write 180 degree, because we know that if this is your parallelogram, so you know that these are the two co-interior angles, and the sum of these two co-interior angles is equals to 180 degree, and 180 degree, it means this is supplementary angles. Okay, so clear? Now the next question number 2, find the angle measure x in the following figures. Okay, so you have to find the measure of these angles. So this is very simple, you have done in your exercise. Okay, so 70 degree, you can find this angle by using linear pair. Again you can find this angle by using linear pair. Then you know the sum of this is your how many side it has? 1 2 3 4 5. It means this is your pentagon. So now you can find the pentagon, you can find the sum of the pentagon is equals to, and you know the formula for that also. So first you will find the sum of the measure of pentagon. Okay, so how you will find? So you know that how you will find, you know the formula, that is n minus 2 into 180 degree. Okay, n means number of sides. So pentagon has how many sides? 5. So 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. So you will get 3 into 180 degree. So your sum is 540 degree. 18 threes are 54. It means the sum of all the interior angles of this pentagon is equals to 540 degree. Okay, this is how you will first find the sum of this polygon, means sum of all the interior angles of this polygon. For quadrilateral, we know that is 360 degree. For pentagon, we will find it by using this formula. So you will get 540 degree. Okay, so now you know this angle will be by using linear pair. You have find this one, then you will add all the angles and keep it equal to 540 degree. Then find the value of x, because both angles are equal. Okay, so this is how you can find. Now next one, this is your 60 degree, this is 70 degree. Okay, 90 degree, you can see if this is your 90, so here also you can make a 90 degree angle, and all angles are exterior angles, and you know that exterior angle, sum of all exterior angle is equals to 360 degree. So this is 60, 190, then next is your 70 degree, plus this is your x, and plus this is your 90 degree, and equals to 360 degree. Okay, now add all the angles, so you will get 60 plus 90, 150 degree, plus 90 and 70, you will get 160 degree, plus x is equals to 360 degree. So your final answer will be x is equals to 360 degree minus 150 degree plus 116. So you will get 6, 5, 11, 3, 10 degree. So that is 50 degree. So your answer will be 50 degree. Clear? Now for question number 3, find the values of the unknown x, y, z. So this is your 3. This is your 30 degree. It is not 3 degree. It is 30 degree. Okay. So this is your 30 degree. So now you can see in this triangle, this angle is 30 degree, and if this is your 90, so you can say your x is also 90 degree. It is clear? Okay. You can say vertically opposite angles, or you can say if it is 90 degrees, so this is also making 90 degree now. So you can write this is your 90 degree angle. Okay. Now in this triangle, you will use the angle sum property of this triangle. So you will get 30 degree plus 90 degree plus y is equals to 180 degree, because this is your triangle. So 90 plus 30, 120 degree, plus y is equals to 180 degree. So y is equals to 180 degree minus 120 degree. Okay, so you will get 60 degree. So your y is 60 degree. Clear? Now you can see here y and z are making alternate interior angles. So simply you can say your z is also equal to 60 degree, because this line, or you can say this line, is your parallel and this can be your transversal line. So these two are making alternate interior angles. So you can say y and z are equal to z. So this is also 60 degree. Simple. Now question number 4. How many sides does a regular polygon have if each its interior angle is 165 degree? So you have to find the number of sides. So to find the number of sides, you have to divide the sum of 360 degree by the exterior angle. Okay. So but interior angle is given. So first you will find the exterior. How you will find? To find the exterior angle, you will subtract 165 degree. You will subtract 165 degree from 180 degree. So you will get 15 degree. Okay, so 7 minus 1 is 15 degree. Now you will divide this by 15 degree. So you will get 15 2s are 30 and 4s are 60. So 24 sides are there. Clear? So whenever interior angle is given, so first find the exterior by subtracting it from 180 degree, then you will get an angle. Then divide 360 degree by this angle, so you will get the number of sides. Now the last one, explain why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. You know the convex means all diagonals should be in the interior part only, and angle should be less than 180 degree. Okay. So you know a rectangle has all angle 90 degree and they are diagonal in its interior part. So this is why we can say that rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. I think this chapter is clear to all of you. Okay, if still there will be any doubt, so please let me know. Okay, so complete this chapter, do all the work and submit your work. Okay, thank you.